going to do today, we're going to go through a quick cool down recovery session that we can do, some stretches to get our bodies right for recovery. The way we do that, start off with the calves, like always working from the bottom up, straight leg, foot up against the fence, bringing your body forward. So we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. Because there are two muscles in the calf, we're going to then bend the knee like this and hold it for another 10 seconds, and you should feel this one slightly differently. Then we do the same on the other side. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. We move up into the quads. So this one's quite easy when there's a fence next to you. What you do, just grabbing onto the side of your foot, bringing that one back. The most important thing to focus on is keeping those knees together. If your legs come out like this, you're not going to get any stretch, so we really want to keep them in tight and close, stretching all through the front of our legs. Stretch through the inside of our legs, the adductors or the groin muscles. What we do, feet wider than shoulder width apart, hands on our hips, keeping our shoulders level and just tilting to the side like this. You should feel the stretch all through the inside of here. This is particularly important for batters, particularly when you're doing those sort of lunging type drives to stop that injury. Same to the other side like that. We can also modify this stretch a little bit so that it can incorporate a side stretch, so bringing that whole body across as well. So you should feel the stretch on the inside here and the outside there at the same time. Just like that. Really, really easy, guys. Last one that we're going to do is stretching through our glutes. So this one we do on the ground, like this, crossing one leg across, bringing our knee up towards our head. And the other side, and you should feel this stretch all through the outside of the bent knee and into the backside. Okay, so this is the second half of our stretching and recovery for what we do after training and competition. This is for our upper body. A couple of quick stretches that we can do. The first one to stretch out our pecs. You can either do this with a partner or up against the wall like this. What we're going to do, bring our elbows in nice and square, right angles here, right angles here, lunging forward like this and feeling that stretch through the front of your shoulder in here. Holding for 10 seconds, and then as always doing the other side, give it a bit of a shake. We can then stretch through our arms, our biceps. Where we're going to do that, straight arm, thumb facing down against the wall, and just turning your body away from it. And you should feel that stretch all through here. Again, 10 seconds. Stretching through the backs of our shoulders. Thumbs down against the fence line like this, bending our knees, and trying to get our chest as close to the floor as we can. Holding for 10 seconds and then coming back up. Stretching through the backs of our shoulders really easily. Coming across like this, I'm sure you've seen before. Bringing that shoulder in close, holding that for 5 seconds, and then pulling it as far across as you can for another 5 seconds. Doing the same with both sides. Stretching our upper shoulders and into our neck, so hand on top of your head. Bringing your head to the side, letting the other shoulder hang down. Hold for 10 seconds and then rolling forward down to the floor, holding for 10 seconds. And do a side stretch, which is similar to our groin stretch. So feet wide apart, one hand above the head like this, and leaning as far to the side as you can to feel that stretch all through here. And the other way. And a couple of quick ones we can do for our lower back on the ground. So lying on your back, arms out to the side, bringing one leg up and hanging over. Now this isn't a harsh muscle stretch like the other ones, this is to disengage the lower back. So we want to focus on taking nice deep breaths and staying nice and relaxed through here. Do the other side. And the last one is to get some flexion and extension through the lower back. So the way we do that, on our front like this, bring our hips as close to the ground as we can and our shoulders as high as we can. Holding for 10 seconds. Then bringing our knees in and curling up and leaning back like this.